It's here.
Oh, it is here?
Yep, it got delivered Friday.
Okay.
Everything was set with it. It's good to go. They took the one Tahoe back up with them to Des Moines to put the camera system in it, and then when it's done, they'll bring it back and put it in, take the 19 back up, and then we'll be all set. Everything will have the new equipment in it. We got trucks here and being used. So
Being you, okay.
Scott was the first one to sit in the back seat.
I was. It's very
With a locked door. Huh?
with a door. We figured out how to put the child lock
Oh,
on so
wow.
we can get back
Wow.
out. So
Didn't know that.
Good. So it should be completely done in a week or so?
I'm hoping.
Yeah.
We should have everything. Yeah. It took them right about 2 weeks to get the whole truck. So I can't imagine it would be more than a week apiece for the camera system because they were getting it in yesterday already to start working on it. So
Good.
hopefully a couple of days each. And
And that ended up being Des Moines too, didn't it?
yeah, it's diapers. Yeah. Where they did the truck.
Yeah. Everything else, other vehicles doing all right?
Yeah. The 19, the water pump was going in it,
Yeah.
but we caught it in time. So it didn't have to replace the housing. It was just the pump where the 18 was everything because it really went. This one, we caught it soon enough and it was just the water pump. And then, the 21 needed new brakes, but now we're back. We're good. So
Yeah, good.
everything's up to par right now. So
Have you guys been in touch with Chelsea or VFW on the parade and stuff?
not yet. I was off today yet. I'm going to go see if I can't catch her tomorrow just to
Uh-huh.
verify everything, to start times and the route and all that. So
Yeah. I didn't know what time they were starting.
That Chelsea's doing the Dover Day.
Yeah. And
So VFW is in charge of the other one, right?
right. VFW. Yeah. I think Klaus is still doing it.
yep. I saw she had posted on Facebook. It was the only thing I've seen, but
Yeah.
and she usually comes and finds us anyhow, but
Yeah.
I'll go try to find her tomorrow when she gets in.
Yeah. She's called me a couple of
Okay.
times. Conned me into being in the thing. So,
Did
well,
you say
good.
you're going to be in the water balloon ride? What?
No.
Oh,
No. You guys started doing anything with the right of way? Cars in the right of way?
Yep. When we've been seeing them, try to talk to them if they're out. If we can't get a hold of them, we've written a few tickets and things like that. I actually, I don't know if I've maybe one ticket. Most of the time that somebody's been, I've seen them when I've been by. And so I just say, hey, can you move it either different or
By the
Well,
time
by
you
what-
sit out there for 2 minutes and you start getting your ticket book out, they see and they
a
come.
lot of things will come in. Yeah. So yeah, we've been trying to keep
Their
an eye on it.
intuition kicks in.
Yeah. We've talked to a few people here and there when we see them. So
Okay. Yeah, because I saw like 4 of them today. I just kind of wondered.
Yeah.
I know that one, well, you know where Roger Walker lives,
Mhm.
right east of him. I know I talked to them a month or so ago.
Oh,
Got a
okay.
good cussing.
Oh, okay.
And
Pink house?
I don't know, that little bitty house there. I don't know what color it is.
Thanks, Brown. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. And I see they're still parking
Okay.
hallway.
We'll watch for it later.
Yeah. But, yeah, that's the only one I ever taught. Everybody else was thankful to know,
Yeah. Okay.
you know, but that one was, my driveway. I can park where I want. So no, it's right away.
Okay.
But that's the only one I ever had that was upset.
Mhm.
What do you do when the sidewalk runs right through the driveway? Somebody and they park on the driveway, the sidewalk
It's
is
blocking the sidewalk. I
on
mean,
the sidewalk.
We don't have a true sidewalk ordinance.
Yeah, it's in there. You're not supposed to
it?
park on it.
Yeah,
we're supposed to work on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But what
Yeah.
about repercussions for it?
Oh,
Like when you live in Grinnell, my sister said they monitor that. I mean, they'll just stop in the corner, look down the sidewalk. If they see somebody there, go write you a ticket.
Yeah. We've got the thing on the ticket book for parking over
I
around
realize
sidewalk,
that.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
That'd be another one to probably put out and say, we're trying to keep everybody safe, and
Yeah.
this is part of our ordinances. And
So how do you want to do that like at Josh Watt's house where it's got that long sidewalk? Where it
it goes around his.
Just doing around the property, kind of. There's really.
is there really a sidewalk here?
I mean, there has to be.
Yeah.
On both
Yeah.
sides there
Yeah.
is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'd like the council to work on that whole property sometime, but I've tried that twice. I get more complaints on that property than I do in the property in town. Well, that one and the one up here on the corner, the cars parking so you can't see.
No,
You know, those are the two I get called on most. Which I don't know what we're going to do with that one. Speaking of sidewalks, you know, they just ripped the sidewalk out, put gravel back in for the whole driveway, so the sidewalk's not there anymore.
are they not going to pour a drive?
I don't know. It looks to.
I just assumed that's what they were going to do.
I thought
Haven't yet.
so too. Maybe I should ask him or something.
I'll try and maybe like
Yeah.
tomorrow if I see him out, I'll see if he's got a plan, and then we can just kind of.
I think by code you have to put the sidewalk back.
Are you allowed to just take out a sidewalk?
At least the sidewalk.
Yeah, I think you have to put it back.
Yeah, I'll try and stop and talk to him tomorrow. See
Yeah.
if that is his plan. He just hasn't done it yet. Maybe.
Yeah, I wondered because
Okay.
he did a lot of work there, so I just figured he'd
Yeah.
do a nice drive.
I just assumed it was going to go back in.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
has been a week or so. more.
yeah. Maybe he's just haven't got there yet.
Yeah.
So, yeah. You know, something I talked to the street department about 2 weeks ago now, maybe. That's gone last week. You know, we've had guys dumping gravel and stuff in the thing again. The Alliant guys pile a bunch of dirt there the other day. And, you know, I looked through the code. And really nothing addresses it yet that they can't do that other than it says debris can't be put in there, which I know Casey had told me that once before. But, you know, like the gravel, again, they just went off and left it. No cones, no anything. So, Kennedy Street where Gaylords used to live, they piled a whole bunch right there.
They can't come fill my holes they've made in my driveway with rock, but they can do it, leave everybody else.
Oh, this was a different company. Yeah. No, this is somebody else. But there again, and I told Mike and you guys too, you guys are the guys out there on the streets. Somebody's got to monitor it and report it. And I told Mark to talk to you guys because you guys are enforcement guys.
But it's saying that's the other thing. I don't know how we enforce that is the only thing. So that's what we'll have to go.
Yeah.
What does that violate? We'd have to
Yeah,
figure
and we'll
that
have
out.
to check that.
Yeah.
I think
I think would be nice if at least they'd give us a heads up, get a hold of City Hall and be like, hey,
There you go.
and that would solve a lot of problems, but they won't do that.
They don't.
do that.
because they know they don't have to.
Yeah.
And you know, it's not so bad when they're on a concrete street,
Right.
but like when they were over across catty corner from Casey's, they tore that whole street up because it was just seal coat. Fortunately, we were replacing it.
Mhm.
Didn't matter. But they don't care. They just come in and I think we as a council probably need to look at that and probably put some teeth into it. You know, you tear up the street, you're going to replace the street.
Which is exactly what it was too.
You know, so but yeah, I don't know on the enforcement part.
I don't know. Can you make that like a city ordinance and apply a different fine to it?
Yeah.
The business fine.
Than a $15 parking ticket. You know what I mean?
I do. Yes.
Something that's actually going to make them be like, ooh, we don't
Is there-
want to violate this.
Is there something when a contractor comes into our community that these bigger contractors like Alliant Energy and the phone and cable people, shouldn't they be turning into our community what they're going to be doing?
I would agree.
And then if that's the case, we say, yeah, okay, you do this, but if you cut a road out at any point in time, you'll replace it exactly the way it is. If you do not do it, we will charge you every day X amount of dollars, and we'll get it back. I think we will.
Yeah.
It's just, we got to have something. They think they can come into these towns and just run them over.
I know they do. They do.
You know?
I think going and taking pictures like our first day on the job site would change things.
I agree.
That
Yeah.
way they know that we're going to hold them accountable.
Yeah.
Well, it was like that when we got here.
Here, let me show you what it looked like on the
Yeah.
day.
Yeah. You know, I know when we did that sidewalk on Madison Street, Alliant pulled up Google Earth. Is that what it's called?
Mhm.
They pulled up pictures from before they did the jobs. And I mean, they zoomed in. You could see cracks. I was
Oh,
amazed.
really?
I was amazed. They had that down to an art. And it said, no, this was here before. It's right there. Oh, it is. That means the homeowner was lying to us. You know, I mean, they caught 2 or 3 over there that way. And what could you say?
Lie to you?
They did.
That's
I
crazy.
was shocked. You don't run into that,
That
do
never
you?
happens to us.
None. But yeah, that was an eye opener to me there on that. But yeah, I mean, talking to us beforehand, and I think, like you said, the council, we need to put something in writing
For a contract, they have to have a contract signed with us that says they can do this and everything, but they will follow up and do the fix repairs, you know?
Yeah.
Like just what they were, they came in, like guys came in behind them, you know, and put grass seed. We're doing a great job. Well, they dug up my grass seeded area again. Right across from where they had your cement ball.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like,
I know, and over behind my shop there's two big ditches that, I mean, they're down that far and you can't see them. And there's all those kids around that area.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. And I'm not looking forward to Imon coming to town. That's going to be a lot more, especially if they're going down both sides of the street.
Uh-huh.
And we haven't heard anything back on a contract with them yet.
Right.
So, well, I guess it's got to come from our lawyer first, and then we'll do our next meeting.
At least people are happy about the sidewalk out there.
Oh, yes. Yes.
People are truly, truly excited about it. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of made an executive decision on the curb down there at that corner.
It's all right.
It works.
It was going to be
Yeah.
straight. You know, with bicycles down there, a curve would look a lot better.
And then once they get the car wash in, we'll continue on.
$2 general.
Yeah.
We're going Dollar General. We aren't going any further.
We haven't approved to go any farther. I think we probably should
I mean, why not? You're there.
get to Casey's and yeah, I agree.
People that work at Casey's that do ride bikes in town
There's a handful of people that ride bikes to work, and then there's also the people that walk
walk
out
out there.
Oh yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't stop at Dollar General.
Yeah,
So
I agree.
I think it would be a good idea.
Yeah, and I've seen people on the new sidewalk. They're on, out of the subdivision already too,
Yeah.
walking that. So it's good.
Yep.
It's good. Let's see. On the $15 fine, does that need to be upped? What do you think? Well, I saw 50 in there on dogs.
I mean, those ticket books were printed well before I started, and that's been almost 18 years ago. So they have not gone up in at least 18 or 20 years. So
Yeah,
You get people's attention more on $50.
that was my feeling right there. If we jump from 15 to 50, maybe they won't do it again.
and the thing is, we honestly do try to warn more than tickets. So it's not like we're not we're not out there trying to hammer people. with
Well, I know,
tickets.
and I'm not
so,
either.
Yeah, and so like I said, if you did increase them, it would just be more of a deterrent. I mean, because we try to warn as best we can anyhow. We always, if there's somebody parked wrong, we try to go to the door if I can. And,
Just like the person that cusses you out and says, I'm not going to do it. Well, they're asking for a fine.
yeah, like I said, but so I don't know what you guys would think, but they have not changed for quite some time. It is a fairly low ticket, I would say, as far as.
Yeah, I thought $15 really nothing in today's society.
Yeah.
And this is like for parking tickets and
Yep, just the,
ordinance stuff.
no, it'll just be the parking stuff.
Oh,
So either wrong way or in front of stop signs or over sidewalks, literally just the parking stuff.
Parking stuff. Okay. Or like,
Because the ordinance stuff, like your burning and your grass stuff and whatever else, those are the $50 first offense. Second offense is 75. Third is 100. That's all within 1 year. And then after that, it would be court issues.
does
But
that also cover like during the snowfall events too? Is that
would
or is
be
that something
I think
different?
it has a separate fine,
Is
doesn't
that
it?
separate snowfall?
I don't know, I've never written
What's
one.
That was because it gets towed during the snowfall event.
the snow one is just code, but otherwise we can write just the $15 ticket. And when I've done them, I just put, there's a line for other, and I put snow emergency route.
He's going to get it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I put the snow emergency route thing in the blank line because I've included that just as a regular parking ticket.
So you do give a ticket and they get towed.
We've never had to. The one time
It's
I
been
thought,
nice.
yeah, we've never had to tow anybody. There was one car that I thought was going to need to because I couldn't make contact with the owner. And so I just called the tow truck, but he was busy enough that he couldn't come right away. And by the time that before he got there, the owner showed up and he's like, and I was like, hey, I'm glad you made it. I can cancel the tow now. We, won't cost you anything. He's like, do I have a ticket? I said, no. I was like, I didn't want to I wasn't going to double whammy on that. So we've never done both, but we really haven't even had to tow anybody. So. And really, we don't run into a lot of problems with the snow. One or two in the beginning. And like I said, we usually can catch them. I'll just go up to the door and be like, hey, I need you to move so that we don't have to tow you in there. They come right down and do it. So.
Yeah.
People have been pretty good the last 2 years.
They really have.
Yeah.
It's been nice.
Because I'll when it snows, like overnight, I'll try to come out early just to try to beat the plows if they haven't been out, because I'll try to see who's there so I can get them either moved or tagged or whatever it is. If we really haven't run
That program's worked really well.
Yeah, it's done well.
Not really.
Helped Mike and those guys up tremendously.
Yeah, say I'm sure it's a lot easier for them to get down some of those roads because people keep them out.
Which I was going to ask him that too, but from on Elm, South Elm, from Maine to Wilson, does that need to be a snow ordinance?
I don't think
It's
so.
so
because
wide.
It's so wide. It's 4 lanes wide.
It is.
Yeah, and there's been cars parked there, and I don't even think about it sometimes because
Right.
it's so wide. And I think last year you might have said something.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even think about it.
I got somebody
But,
complain about it.
yeah, I would say no because it's plenty wide.
Yeah.
They
There's
can
room.
get 2 trucks down side by side if they wanted to. So
Right.
Actually, there's other down here at the bottom with no.
yeah, that's the one.
No
I
penalty
think.
or anything.
With no penalties.
Yeah, because so you could change it. Yeah, I always just put 15 because
Yeah.
I've never had anything different. But
Everything's 15 in there. I didn't realize.
Yeah.
Don't leave your boat on the street. You can pitch right by it.
Really?
Yeah. I've never seen. I'm like, what? I mean, of course you don't see them boats on the
yeah,
street.
so I don't know if that block between Maine and Wilson needs changed, or just do we take is there a sign over there maybe?
I don't believe there is.
And if there's not, we would just note. I don't know how official you need to make it as far as we just won't enforce that block.
Yeah.
Maybe, it's like it might not.
Because the call I got last year, we looked into it,
Mhm.
and I think the signs start in the next block south.
Yeah.
And that, Mike he didn't want that to be for
Okay, okay.
be there.
He's all right with it. So
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. And, so. You get called out that time?
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah.
He hasn't left yet.
Another question, like in our city parking lot over here, I mean, I know we have 24-hour parking, like hour parking, like in the city streets and whatnot, but like in the city parking lot, does it also that apply? Like in city parking lot, if somebody were to park like 2, 3, 4 days, is that 24-hour parking, more than 24-hour parking to get a ticket?
I don't know.
Where?
By the doctor's office.
Oh, the other side of the car parking, you mean?
Yeah.
It's forever. I didn't,
Yeah. I don't think there's a limit on
I
that.
don't know if we've ever
No.
run into it, so we've never bothered with it. So I'm not sure what that
No, I
would.
think years ago when there were 2 docks in there was a lot more of that parking on both sides.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's not as bad, but you do have it. I think you're right. 'Cause I think people across the street maybe do it, or
Because I did notice there one time we had some snow. It was past winter. I guess one of the snowfalls, and somebody had their car parked there for like 3 days.
No.
Getting off the train when we were trying to snowplow over there, and they were just right in the middle.
Mhm.
We were trying to push snow up in the pile there.
maybe you look at that.
I suppose
It actually truly is
that
a
would-
city parking lot.
And is the whole thing the parking lot, or is
No.
part of it's doctors and the other half?
So basically, from the utility pole over is city.
I would imagine it would fall under the same ordinances as parking everywhere else.
No parking during snow emergencies. Kind of like we do for the streets. Because then you cover it, and
Yeah.
that may be so somebody's using it to get
But-
off the street during that, but
But for instance, there's a fella that lives on Main Street.
Mhm.
He has no parking besides
correct.
that parking.
Yes,
So
yeah.
he has to use the
Right.
city parking lot
Because he can't be on
because he can't be on
here
Main Street.
during certain.
So he
times.
parks over here.
Right.
So where is he supposed to park?
Yeah.
It's true.
I think that's where they all park up there, isn't it? I think the gal above the movies parks over there.
Right, and they
Yeah.
park over
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
So
I guess it's better to be there than it is on the road at that point.
right. That's why I was asking.
Yeah.
It's kind of a
Just
issue
a-
for him.
Yeah.
But if they moved within 24 hours after the snowfall, so we could clear that, so we have a place to go again.
Fortunately, the last few years, it's
Been nice.
been nice.
Yeah.
12 hours, they got it cleaned up and it's clear.
Gone. Yeah.
Yeah, we've been very fortunate.
And really, depending on when it snows, Main Street, it doesn't matter if it's in between 7 and
Yeah.
8, 9, 10. I forget what the time is at night, but it's like even if it snowed, they can park on Main because it's the business. So that's in the ordinance. So depending on when, if it snows overnight and the plows haven't come up and they don't move, nothing's unless we go out and see it,
Right.
But I ran into that last year. I came out at like 6:30 because it snowed and I saw one, but I'm like, it's almost 7 o'clock. They can park there anyhow. And the plows are either worn out yet or something. So it's like,
Okay, with burning, I've got 2 complaints yesterday. I don't know, one of them was over here on Lincoln, and the other one was down bottom of the hill on Pine. And I did see that one. I went and looked at it. I didn't too lazy to go out and look at the other one last night. But
we're over here. Oh, that was the other day. Cause there was somebody just around the corner from you that was burning. I saw the smoke when I went by. It was in a pit and it looked to be, it was just normal smoke. And I saw logs laying there. So I'm like,
yeah,
I didn't do anything with it because it looked like it was just a normal fire. It wasn't brush and leaves and grass or nothing. It was just normal smoke. So
well, I know the one bottom south of the hill, you probably know who I mean. They burn all the time. Yeah. And most of the time it's fine. But they do burn construction stuff.
Okay.
They do burn stuff that is not. And it was smoking pretty bad yesterday, but it was about out. I mean,
are they burning in the evenings more?
it was yesterday.
Typically, okay. Well, we'll
That's why I kind of wanted him here, but you guys can tell him.
Yeah, so we'll be sure to say something to him and just kind of let him know what it is. And
But the other one was, I think, was on Lincoln, like 2 houses in, maybe 3. And they said it was so, they were walking by, they were so nasty, they thought it was going to knock them down. And,
That acrid smoke like that, that's just horrible.
oh, it is. Yeah.
I remember when we fought this ordinance, when Frank was still alive, and it was like, it put him down.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, there's been more people this year so far that I've spoken.
Yes.
I don't know why, because it really hasn't been too bad, but
No.
there's been a lot more.
Yeah.
I've talked to 3
There
or
has.
4 already. Like I said, you've gotten hold of me a couple that I'm like, and then like I said, the one lady, she thought she was burning leaves, I believe, but she thought if she had a cover.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, oh no, you can't. It was like, oh, I thought as long as it wasn't blowing the junk itself. Yeah. So like I said, but
Wet leaves is about the worst.
there's been a little bit more of the burning. So I've been trying to watch it.
And I get 2 or 3 people off and on that are so thankful we got a burning ordinance.
Yeah.
They're very thankful.
Some people will say, why do we have this? This is so stupid. And I think, well, I can tell you from personal views, it's awesome. Then you got people who are like, thank God we have it because, oh my God, if we didn't.
Yeah. 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 I never catch him do it, but I got a guy behind me with a burn barrel and I see he burns, but I never,
Just don't know what it is.
he must do it in the middle of the night because I never see it. But I can see the ashes go. I see the pile behind the burn thing and I see the ashes go, but I have never caught him. And it's always big weeds he's pulling
No.
and throwing in there. So it's got to be pretty smoky.
Yeah.
But let's see. Have any of you guys heard any more complaints on the daycare wall?
Uh-oh. Must be an angle. What? Yeah, rescue call. From the daycare wall, I have not.
Mike and I were talking about it. Not really right under state duty. 3 of them.
No, it's one ambulance getting the siren that sounds like there's 3 of them.
Oh,
There's one ambulance siren. That siren's really cool.
They called the Whaler.
The Whaler or something, yeah.
oh.
It'll
So that's just one vehicle.
yeah. And then they can push a button that I swear to you, they're behind you, hit your whole freaking car will rattle.
The Rumbler.
I don't know what it is. Like, whoa! And they're behind me going. Yeah.
Have you been over there to look at it all? Is it okay, or is it holding, or
Yeah, we didn't see it move at all. Of course, we took the top 2 or 3 layers off of it because there was no dirt up against those, so they weren't doing anything anyway.
we had a ton of rain there a couple of days ago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been down there.
And
a couple weeks.
I can't say that I've even paid attention when I've driven by now.
Yeah.
I have to go look after all this rain to see if it has
Yeah.
looks any more weird or not.
But I don't know. I know we kind of left it at the council to have somebody else do it and that. And, Mike said, I just said do it. I know it's right.
Yeah, his other end's doing well so far.
Yeah, I mean, his other end,
That's been quite a few years.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's held up longer than the original
Oh, I know.
did.
I know. Well, they started out with the first block wrong. First block was tilted
Oh, it was.
and start out wrong.
You're done.
You're done.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they didn't put any gravel behind it and no drain behind it. And he says, there's 3 things right there. If they'd have done them, we wouldn't have this problem. And he said it wouldn't take us much time to do that. Maybe I should bring that up to the council again and see.
Well, Mike's, is saying, he'd rather do it and have it done himself than, if we can split the cost or whatever, or whatever.
Have them buy the material and have us do the,
Yep.
I mean, it's just going to be a little gravel and a little drain. And, there's a big manhole right there, storm sewer manhole.
By the door, right? One of the doors that's in
on
there.
the north end of the daycare.
It's
Yeah.
big right there, right?
Yeah. Right between the two of them, the
Right.
buildings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, just dump it right in there. And so that way it'll take a lot of it from going across and how it used to flood there,
Right.
just that little grate they have. He said it'll take a lot of that water and just take it over and dump it in the manhole and gets it clear away from here.
And that's good because
Yeah.
when it comes in that door, it's coming
Yep.
through there like a tidal wave.
There's been a few times.
Yeah, it has.
No fun.
I don't understand the school owns that property, why some of it's not their responsibility, but
Yeah, it's
Because
always
they
been up in
need
the
to
air with
blade
what
it
it
out.
is, and it's
That's
a
exactly
weird
what-
situation.
Yeah. because they don't even blade snow or anything on that sidewalk, do they?
No, they do. They run.
do.
They
Okay.
run down the north and south. Typically.
Okay.
Let me tell you, that might end
Yeah.
because a lot of it's Chad.
Oh, yeah.
He's getting out there, early.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know who they have besides him. I've never seen anybody else in the pickup. I guess Kevin was in the pickup.
Kevin
They
was.
did hiring too.
Yeah, Kevin's gonna be gone. So
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, they did run all the way down to the end.
Okay.
The school would. You
Yeah.
typically.
Good.
and our guys, didn't they plow out the parking area?
No,
Tim.
Tim
Tim did.
hires does that. She hires him to do that. He'll do the sidewalks.
Like, they're going to get in there pretty early and gets done.
hmm Or he was. I don't know if he'll do it now because he doesn't have his
Oh, yeah.
equipment.
That's right.
Yeah, so I don't know how that'll work. I'm gonna have to. She hasn't thought of that either.
Yeah. But I said before, I thought we as the city took care of it. Go out there. Especially the top part.
Somebody else will blade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have your side by
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Golf cart.
you got a golf cart to do the same thing, right?
Lawnmower with a.
Nope, gone. I don't have anybody. I have somebody mow my yard down, take care of myself. All the same guy. I love it.
Huh?
Well, it's a kid. Yeah.
I'm at work. I'm at work Tuesday.
You can get it done by 4 a.m. It's fine.
Yeah. And then I work for 8 hours.
Actually, you got till I think 5 or 30 or 5:45. You'll be all right. So you can sleep
Oh,
in
my
a little
Lord.
bit.
I got it. You join forces with the RV guy and you become RV Flowers.
He's RV guy.
Get an RV, put a big blade on.
Yeah.
You put a big blade on that
Big
baby.
one, wings.
Hire you some 83-year-old man to drive it.
Fascinating.
Yes.
Guys, that's all I got. You guys got anything else?
Okay. All right.